Hey there, fellow entrepreneurs. Welcome back to my channel where we empower and inspire business owners just like you. Today, we're going to dive deep into the world of online marketing and sharing a step by step guide on how to develop a powerful 90-day marketing campaign. And then we're going to talk about doing the content for it as well. So, I'm Monica Michelle, the solutionist marketer and founder of Monica Michelle Marketing. I'm known for developing winning digital marketing strategies that shift business owners from being the best kept secrets to well known experts with multiple revenue streams. And if you've been lurking in the shadows of your industry and you're ready to create a light, shine a light on your expertise, then you can count on my newbie friendly, results driven marketing plans and management services to do exactly the same for you. You're already the genius. So go ahead and visit me over at solutionistm.com so I can show you exactly how we can let the world know exactly who you are. Now, grab a notebook and let's go ahead and get started. I was on a call last night and one of my accountability partners said, hey, it would be great if someone could show us how to plan out 90 days worth of content. And I said, girl, I got you. Okay. So that's what today's video is all about. Before we can plan out the content, however, we have to start at the top. And that's what we're going to cover first, the pre-work. So are you ready to take your online marketing to the next level? Well, get ready to learn how to develop a killer 90-day marketing campaign that will skyrocket your business. Okay, first, number one, let's start with a clear goal. Define what you want to achieve with your campaign. Is it brand awareness? Is it lead generation? Is it increasing sales? Clarify your objectives to guide your strategy. So when you are clear on what it is that you're trying to do, then it makes it easier to focus on that thing and all the things that kind of go into it. What you would do for brand awareness is different from what you would do to increase sales. It's different from what you would do for lead generation. Now, at the same time, if you're doing sales, are you going to get some brand recognition, awareness? Absolutely. If you're doing brand awareness, are you going to end up with some sales? Certainly. But what we want to do is be laser focused on one thing, because that's going to speak to our call to actions. That's going to speak to how we're showing up. It's going to speak to a lot of things, and we want to be able to pour that back into. So clarify your objectives to guide your strategy. All right, number two, identify your target audience. You want to understand who your ideal audience, your ideal customers are, and what motivates them. Research their needs, their pain points, and their desires to craft compelling content. So when you know what it is that they want and where they're trying to go and what they're trying to do, and when you know what's bothering them, then you can speak to that in your content. Okay. So with me doing marketing, I know that my ideal client and my customer, they want to be able to establish a business that is getting some brand awareness, that's getting out in front of people, that they don't always have to do the marketing for, but that they can focus on their sweet spot, whatever that thing is for them. Right. And they want to get to a place where that their business is running and people are aware of them and who they are and what they're doing, without it being a whole bunch of work from them to get that thing done. So they hire me to help provide them with a strategy, to incorporate that strategy into what they're doing, and to help them figure out, okay, how are we going to do the marketing? What does it look like? And don't worry, I already know what the upcoming trends are, because yes, it changes all the time. So I keep up with that. So I'm going to infuse that and make sure that is a part of our marketing campaign. I'm going to give them tips and things that they can do when they're networking and when they're working one-on-one with people, or when they're working in groups or speaking on stages. So that way their marketing is on point, that they're all the way together. So we want to identify the target audience. Number three, plan your content strategy. And we're going to dive into this tomorrow, right? But with the content strategy, when you plan this out, you're mapping out the key themes and topics that align with your campaign goal. You want to create a content calendar to keep you organized and consistent. in delivering valuable and engaging content. So a lot of times I run into people who say, listen, I am tired of saying the same thing over and over. I don't know what else to post. I don't know, like I'm done. I don't have anything else to say. And when you plan out what your themes are and what your topics are that you're going to be constantly saying over and over and that you're going to be going back to, then it makes it easy for that to all pull together. It's wonderful, right? And so the people are able to hear over and over, but it not sound like a broken record. They're able to hear it in a very creative way to keep you moving towards and them moving towards connecting with you and being, connected to you and your product and what you're servicing and what you're offering. So you want to create this content calendar. And by the way, you can swing by solutionistm.com so you can get your content calendar, or so that you can even figure out what your themes and your topics are, so we can help figure out your personal campaign goal. We're going to dive deeper into that. Okay. Now, number 4, you want to choose the right platforms. Determine which social media platforms your target audience frequents the most and the one that you're going to be more likely to keep up with. So you want to go ahead and determine that, and then you want to focus your efforts on those platforms and tailor your content accordingly. Now, if your ideal client is over on Twitter, then you're going to be doing more short form content because Twitter only takes so many characters. If you're on Threads, same thing. It only takes so many characters. You're not doing a full, essay, 9,000 words. No, it don't take all that. If you're on Instagram, you have to have images because Instagram is a platform that wants video or images first, and then the content or the text is second. So you have to tailor your content to work on whatever platform that you're on. Okay. Now, number 5, you want to create captivating content. Use a mix of formats such as videos, graphics, blog posts. You want to grab your audience attention and make sure your content is educational, entertaining, and relevant to their needs. So with this particular one, yes, you do want to have different formats, but you also want to ensure that the designs look different. They may be similar, but they look different. And the reason being is you want to keep your client, as they're scrolling on these platforms and they're going through and looking, you don't want them to think in their head, I've already seen this, and keep going. You want them to go back and click and re-engage it. So it can look similar, but it doesn't have to match. A perfect example of this is in your weddings right now, the bridesmaids, they may all, the color might be blue. And I say blue because I like blue, but the color might be blue. Well, back in the day, everybody used to wear the same exact blue dress, no matter their body shape, no matter, their height, everybody wearing the same dress. As time has moved on, you find that a lot of times they'll all wear a different blue dress. Somebody had one line or one sleeve. Somebody might have 2 sleeves. Somebody might have no sleeves, but they're wearing a different type of dress. It's the kind of same thing when it comes to your formatting for your type of content that you're posting. You want to break it up, even the imagery. Even if you say, all right, the color is going to be blue, I'm not going to post a blue image with words on it every single time. I might do different shades of blue, and that is okay. Right? That's a part of the brand coloring. So I might switch up the types of colors. I might switch up where the blue is, how much blue is on the page. I might complement blue with another color. Those things are absolutely fine. They're appreciated, and it keeps the brain awake enough, but it also helps them recognize, oh, this is Monica Michelle. Let me click on it and see what's good. Same thing with your content. Now, we are talking about the 90-day marketing campaign, and we're diving deep into all the things. And tomorrow we're going to go deeper into developing content and figuring out the themes and what to be posted on all the different days and even the emails that go with them. So we're going to go all into that. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with other entrepreneurs that you know, so that they too can get all of the tea and be ready for their next 90 days. Now, we're on to number 6. You want to build a community. Engage with your community through comments, direct messages, and live sessions. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Engage with your audience through comments, direct messages, and live sessions. So you want to foster the connections and create a sense of belonging among your followers. You want them to feel like, yes, we all belong here. I am here because of this. Commenting on their comments is good. If you put something up and you ask them you want to request them to talk to you, okay? You want to comment on their comments. You also want to take time and moments out where you're sending them direct messages. Hey girl, I see you in here. Are you getting what you need? Do you have any questions? You want to build that community and you want them to know that they can talk to you, right? And then the third one is live sessions. Go live on these different platforms, where whatever platform you're deciding to use, practically they all have a live element to them. Go live, talk about different things, show them different things, and move that process along. And number 7, last but not least, you want to analyze and optimize. Now, regularly review your campaign's performance and adjust your strategy accordingly. Pay attention to the metrics like reach, engagement, conversions to measure out your success. Now, if you're working with a strategist, they're going to do things like that already for you. And so because that is their sweet spot, my sweet spot, that's what I do when it comes to marketing, then you don't have to, you can look at your analytics and you can give suggestions, but there's things that the marketing strategist like myself will know that you might not know. We're going to be able to see the different drivers that's pushing things along. And so we're going to be able to kind of help speak to that. So when you develop this campaign, it's more of a framework or an idea of where you want to go. But when it comes to the execution of it, sometimes you have to switch things up. And a strategist is going to be able to know when that needs to be. So just listen to them. Like, they're here to help move things along. Now it's your turn. Are you ready to develop your 90-day marketing campaign? I have a little template that I can share with you if that's something that you find would helpful. Let me know in the comments below. And if you want exclusive tips and tricks for growing your business, then be sure to hit the subscribe button and join our community, because that's how I'm going to be able to get the information to you. Also, swing by solutionistm.com, and by being over there, I'll be able to kind of walk you through doing that together, or we can figure out how we can get you what you need and have those conversations. Congratulations, entrepreneur. You now have a roadmap to develop an impactful, empowering 90-day online marketing campaign. And remember, consistency and valuable content are the keys to success. Best of luck on your marketing journey, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.